My name is Daniel Akers. I'm the GM at Appalachian Heating. We're located in southern West Virginia in Beckley. So Appalachian Heating was founded in 1948. My grandfather started it. We're a third generation company. And we found LEAP a few years ago, and we just felt the timing was right. We interviewed many companies, and LEAP was the one that felt the most welcoming, the most organic, and just a really good fit for what we wanted.
Hi, I'm Marcus Cook with Emerald Bay Plumbing, based out of Destin, Florida. Been in the area since 1997. About a year ago, joined LEAP and became part of the team.
I'm John Stezzi, General Manager at Premier Indoor Comfort. We're a heating and air service provider in Canton, Georgia. We were acquired by LEAP in June of 2023. It's been a great experience for us.
I'm Tim Funke. I'm from Poplar Bluff, Missouri. I'm with Air Solutions, and we've been with LEAP for right at 2 years now. I didn't have a clear exit plan, and I knew we had something of value that we had built over the past 35 years. With LEAP, basically the plan was that our customers would not know there was any change. Our first line customer, our employees, would only see a better environment, more opportunity, a little better benefit package, but the day-to-day operations just weren't going to change that much.
So I'm not having to go shop for insurance anymore. I don't have to go shop for vehicles anymore. I don't have to do that kind of stuff anymore. So it has freed me up to be with our folks a little bit more, handle problems with them. So being able to network with now 22 other groups and see what's working for everybody, that's a huge value to me and what I see. Being able to call somebody who's killing it in a certain area and, man, what are you doing? You know, and there hasn't been one person that's holding that close to the vest, right? Everybody's willing to share and help. So I think if any change, I mean, it's obviously for the positive for us.
I think when employees think of the word corporate, they feel like they're going to be micromanaged. They feel like it's all about the dollar, that it's going to be an unfair practice to the customer, you know, high pressure sales type deal. With LEAP, it hasn't been that way. It's been the way Emerald Bay's always ran the show. At first, we weren't sure what we were getting into, but everybody on the leadership team has been amazing. The support, the help, and the camaraderie with everybody's been great.
You know, I'll talk to customers today that in the course of the conversation, something comes up and I'll say, well, you realize I don't own this company anymore. And they're like, no, you know, we didn't. And I tell them I'm still on as general manager, and they're, you know, just totally fine with it and glad to see that our company has a track forward that, you know, 4 or 5 years from now, we're not going to just lock up the doors and go home and leave them, you know, empty-handed.
You know, we had a third generation family-owned company, and it was very scary to consider giving that up, but everything's been wonderful. The partnership, we couldn't have asked for a better partner.
I think the biggest thing that stands them apart is, and I tell people all the time, everybody at LEAP, they're people. Yeah, they're business people, but that doesn't come through first. And they all want what's best for me, for my branch, and our employees. It makes our folks feel good that they're working for a good thing. And they're working for good people, not just somebody up in the castle, you know, counting pennies. That's not what it's about here.
Super fun group of people, have a whole team of support, whether it's HR, you know, accounting, vehicle maintenance, IT technology, insurance. Everything's been just a great partnership to where I can really focus on our business and not have to worry about all those mundane business tasks. We just have a whole task force of people at our disposal. One of the hugest things that we've done is gotten amazing rebates with our manufacturers, which we didn't even know exist. Yesterday, we just got a $15,000 rebate from one of our dealers, which, again, didn't even know that was a thing. So those have really helped us and comes right off the bottom line with such a huge group of people, you know, working together for one goal. I felt like the timing was perfect for us. You know, if you just keep waiting and waiting and waiting, that time might not ever come by. So we just felt to take that leap of faith, to join the team, to trust the process, and really follow it tried and true. So we've kept our same business culture, but we just have all this support, you know, and teams that are helping us get there.
I've encouraged a couple people that I've talked to that are like, well, we're not ready for this yet. I said, you know, you should look at it. That I think in the overall scheme of things, you might find out that you're happier, more relaxed, and have more fun in the day-to-day if you join up with our group.
If I had to do this all over again, I definitely would. It's taken a lot of things off my back, such as accounting, advertising, financials.
Yeah, 100% I would go through this again. It was painless.
In regards to if I would, go through this process again with Leap Service Partners, the answer is absolutely yes. Knowing now what I know, back then, it would have made my decision so much easier. Again, we looked at many different companies and we felt like we absolutely nailed it by choosing Leap Service Partners.